is another recycled yarn, and I have to say I'm really impressed by it. It's 100% recycled, and a combination of recycled acrylic, recycled cotton and recycled polyester. So that's 50% acrylic, 30% cotton and 20 polyester. It's got a really nice feel about it, very soft, and just seems to have the best of acrylic and cotton in terms of it's got that softness, but also just a very nice feel and definition that you get with a cotton yarn. So just showing this to you. Love this yarn, and quite reasonably priced, available in various places online, and I'm sure in the shops as well. So I'm going to try this out shortly on the edge of this blanket here, which I'm just finishing off, which is just a range of leftover balls of yarn that I've got, and I think this deep colour, this marine shade, will work reasonably well alongside all of these other colours here. So this is going to be the finishing stripe to this large bedspread. This Esteem DK is made for Woolcraft according to the label, and is available in a range of different colours. I've got some other colours here. Here's the orange shade, and I've also been using this shade here. Can't quite remember which shade it is, but it's a sort of purple colour. So yeah, a good selection of colours and just a lovely feel to it. I do tend to prefer a plain colour yarn. This particular yarn does have a slight speckling or variation in the tone of the colour. If I bring that close to the camera, you'll see here there's a slight speckling. I'm not sure of the term, whether it's speckling or variegation across the thread. It depends what colour it is, how varied that speckling is. It's a bit more pronounced in this orange, more variation in the colour tone. With this purple one, again, it's a bit more even, the colour, more of a single tone. But that being said, it does actually look quite nice, this slight variation in the colour, and it's not particularly pronounced. So obviously it's a matter of taste, what sort of thing you prefer. As I say, I like plain colours, but this one does have a slight speckling in it. I think that's to do with the way the base yarn has actually taken the dye. So yeah, it's quite a unique effect. I haven't seen anything quite the same in other yarns. Right, so I'm going to have a go at joining on this new colour. So just finishing off this final colour here, or this one penultimate colour here. So just joining, just quick slip stitch here, and then joining that on here to the starting cluster with some slip stitches. Take this new yarn colour, this Esteem DK, and join it on to form a new stripe. So just pulling that through. I have to say, I do like starting a fresh ball of yarn. It's quite fun using a new colour and just seeing how it looks against the previous colour. Just tie that on and a couple of chains. Hide the yarn here, the tail rather. I'm not sure that's the neatest first cluster, but that'll do. And then carry on with this new colour. Forming clusters of 3 double crochets, granny stitch all along the edge of the blanket. And I have to say, it is really nice to work with. I'll just do one more cluster and then just show you the finished stitches. There we are, so that's the Esteem DK yarn worked up into granny clusters. And I have to say it's a lovely rich blue colour, and the variegation in that tone looks very nice, quite subtle. But yeah, it's a real joy to work with and definitely highly recommended and reasonably priced. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that review of that yarn, and I'm hoping to share more with you in the future.